Hit on the ground is short. Reese is up with it. Throw to first in. Digging in once again, Alfred Reese. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Hit hard down the left field seats. A pause and the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Slater at second. Gomes at first with no outs. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Ready once again, Enrique Quezada. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Enrique.
Now the 1-1 pitch. From the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty. Digging in, Eloy Gutierrez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Eloy Gutierrez.
Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1. So coming to the plate, Alfred Reese. First pitch on its way.
Number 4.
Pick up the ball. Pick it
back
up.
Pick the middle and in for a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping up now, Danny Hernandez.
Slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Two and 2. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. And their runners at the corners now.
Smith Jr.
Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does irk me.
Oh, it does, because Dero.
Coming to the plate now Alfred Reese. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in, Danny Hernandez. A couple of singles
number
for him in
19.
4 trips for him this
Danny
afternoon.
Hernandez.
Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense
way to
risking
square it up.
anything
Great
here
job.
as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Now
At
batting,
the plate,
left
Dwight
fielder,
Smith Jr. He
Dwight
came through with an RBI
Smith
single in his last at-bat.
Jr.
Now a double
go,
play ball
side,
here
side.
as this is on the ground to third. They get the force at the plate. On to first, a double play. Stepping up to the plate, Estevan Moreno.
Now batting,
He's 1
the
for 4
designated
for the
hitter.
game.
Estevan.
Ready to deal. Here's the
Moreno.
1-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Dawel
Now
Lugo.
batting.
Although there
Second
are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Has them down to their final strike. Comes a bouncer up the middle. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 13-6. The final score in this ball game. The Norfolk Tides used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. David Hess notches his 3rd win of the year as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Kenny Babcock was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Jerome Johns turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this
Time of the ball
afternoon.
game.
Thanks to Mark
3 hours,
DeRosa and
Dan.
Dan Plesac and the The game's future stars are on display as
gentlemen,
minor league baseball comes your way on the
Brent
show.
Wilkes-Barre
Tonight, the opener of a 3-game
Rail
series
Riders.
between the Norfolk Tides and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chad Jones, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250.
So striding in, Alfred Reese. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 4.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
So stepping in, Jimmy Carrasco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jimmy Carrasco.
Ground to the left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works to count back to neutral, and is able.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alfred Reese. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put back to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Comes set, the 0-1. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No. Settling in now, Casey Escobar. He reached on a single in his first try.
Casey.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arm.
1-1-1.
I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. I double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him get you a ribby.
Reined in. A step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping in, Alfred Reese.
The batter, number 4.
First offering on its way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. A 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1, on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. In now, Edwin Grayson, 1 for 2
now
with a double on the ledger
fielder,
so far.
Edwin Grayson.
2-2-2.
He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. Scranton leads it 4-2. Now at the plate, Alfred Reese. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit towards center. In there, a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
The first baseman, number 19.
So a crucial
Danny
moment here, and standing in, Danny Hernandez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base.
Now batting.
And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, the single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Estevan Moreno.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on a pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Rail Riders posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Chad Jones earned his 9th win of the year. Corey Guerin wraps it up for the save. Time for baseball of the trip.
Let's play ball.
Digging in, Alfred Reese. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alfred Reese. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not... Well, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
3-0 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Into the box now Dwight Smith Jr. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
So digging in now, William Casado. He drew a walk his first time up.
William Casado.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready now, Mike Tauchman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2.
Tauchman.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there.
Striding in once again, Alfred Reese. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Roll, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carrasco ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Tauchman is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, William Nakajima. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
William Nakajima.
0-1 count, and the pitch.
1-1-1.
Back up the middle. Reese ranging up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Alfred Reese. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But he will get to this out in the alley, and it pays to have a center fielder with wheel. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Tauchman. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The 0-2 delivery.
3-3.
Short. And that's through for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. 8-1 is the final tonight. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders get their 20th home win this year. Jay Happ earns win number 7 on the season.
8 runs on 15 hits, 2 errors.
Minor League Baseball. Digging in, Alfred Reese. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 4.
Now the first pitch from CC. Line drive to left. Grayson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, how did they bounce back?
Batting second, the second baseman, Jimmy Carrasco.
On the ground out to short. He's to his feet. Can he get it there? Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. Into the box now, Casey Escobar with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. On the ground to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
2-2.
Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
The batter, number
Into
4.
the box, Alfred Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Escobar. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alfred Reyes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Ready for another shot now, Danny Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Danny Hernandez.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. At the plate, Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Mike Tauchman.
To the short. Reyes has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Now to the plate, Alfred Reyes. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Now a hard liner. Foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
Danny Hernandez.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Striding into the box, Casey Escobar, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected him for 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And that's the second out. Standing in, Alfred Reese. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Tauchman is there, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Grayson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Edwin.
Round to short. Backhanded. And that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, William Nakajima. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball hit on the ground to short. Reese over to his left. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept it.
Hey, it took him an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Huey Sherwood earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Jim Moyne closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Best. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Norfolk Tides and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Barry Moreno will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Now in the box, Alfred Reese. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Number 4.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Calling for it, Marmolejo. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Nero, give us what you have on the... Now at the plate, Alfred Reese. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground.
It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
Digging in now, Danny Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The set. And the 1-2. This is popped up. Drury is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out. Stepping into the box, Ryan Kaiser. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no... You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Alfred Reese.
The batter, number 4.
Ready to deliver here. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Gomes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Miguel Marmolejo. He singled his last time up.
Marmolejo.
The 1-2. On to second base. This could be 2. Scooped up. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
They couldn't turn the...
Leading off the inning, Alfred Reese, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. No balls and a strike to count. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Ready for another chance? Danny Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Bisons rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Barry Moreno earns his 8th victory of the season as he finishes. The game's futures.
Let's play ball.
Standing in, Alfred Reese, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 4.
Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Marmolejo, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this. So coming to the plate, Richie Courtney. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Richie Courtney.
The left side, played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns.
Stepping up now, Richard Arena. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s.
Urena.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. He's got it, and there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Alfred Reese. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in, Richie Courtney. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Richie Courtney.
Ready with the 0-1.
2.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, Seth Callahan.
And leading off for the Bisons,
The
catcher,
2-2.
Seth.
Hit the middle. Reese comes up with it. And a good throw gets him one gone. Ready once again, Alfred
Now
Reese.
batting.
He got on
Number
top of one
4.
and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got baseline. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
So far this season, Reese is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost of his at-bats. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall.
Find the ball.
He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Danny Hernandez.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah,
Now
and I
batting.
think there's a fight at the bat rack right now.
White.
Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Drury is there, one away. Digging in once again, William Casado, and their runners at the corners now.
William Casado.
Comes set with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marmolejo on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in,
And
Miguel
leading off for the
Marmolejo.
Bison,
And at this point of the game, I
center
think it's
fielder,
clear that the plan of
Miguel
attack against the top of the order worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discuss coming in.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6
And leading
hitters,
off
and they're
for the
hoping that
Bison,
this is the part of the lineup that
designated
can
hitter,
get something going.
Number 40.
Yeah. One run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Throw on to first in time, one away. Stepping up to the plate, Alfred
off for
Reese.
Norfolk,
He'll try to follow up the
shortstop.
double in his last
Number 4.
at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So striding in, Danny
The first baseman,
Hernandez.
number
He came
19.
through with an RBI
Danny
single in his last at-bat.
Hernandez.
Here it comes on 0-2. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dwight Smith
batter,
Jr. He could
the left
really
fielder,
use a knock here, 0 for
Dwight
3 in the
Smith
game so
Jr.
far. This is hit the
All right,
other way out
halfway,
toward left
halfway.
field. Velasquez has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, William Casado
Right
earned
fielder,
himself an
number 3.
RBI with a sac
William
fly his last time at the plate.
Casado.
Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alfred Reese, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Danny Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Settling in now, Seth Callahan starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And there's one away.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Norfolk Tides used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. David Hess earns win number 4 on the season. So that's a wrap.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
AAA baseball for you now on the show. Kevin Gill, a right-hander from Illinois. Stepping in, Alfred Reese. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to it. This is line to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night. You know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark. You expect to catch a couple barrels.
Striding in, Danny Hernandez, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he got him. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, daytime road game for them. What you got?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Dan, Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
The second baseman, Estevan Moreno.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
In now, Alfred Reese. Twos all over the place.
4.
2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. To third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Digging in, Danny Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Danny Hernandez.
From the stretch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Valera is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on. Now at the plate, Seth Callahan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Callahan.
He's running. And he tomahawks this to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So digging in now, Alfred
Leading off
Reese.
for Norfolk, the shortstop, number 4.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richie Courtney.
The shortstop,
The 2-2.
Courtney.
Hit hard.
1-1-1.
Reese on the grass. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired off of 1 leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready now, Alfred Reese.
Number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Skied into very shallow right. Barth has a play. 2 down. Into the box now, Breivik Valera. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-2. On the line, that's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game.
Stepping into the box, Seth
Now
Callahan.
batting,
He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-2. On the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 9th inning coming up.
Ladies and
Tides
gentlemen,
lead it
your
7-5.
attention,
Harper
Now,
Myrick
pitching for
enters
the
from the
Bison,
pen to start the 9th
number
inning
80,
as he'll try to keep the
Harper
score right where it is heading to the
Myrick.
bottom of the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this will be taking it out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Richard Arena. He got on
And
top of
leading
one
off
and was a
for the
ground
Bison,
out victim last
the
time.
third baseman, Richard Arena.
Reese is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Richie Courtney.
Now batting, the shortstop, Richie Courtney.
Popped him up. Reese is there for it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Rob
right fielder,
Barth.
number 2.
And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. Norfolk. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight we start the week with the first of a two-game set between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Matthew Gomes gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount.
Digging in, Alfred Reese. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Danny Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hernandez.
The 0-1 on its way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. McCormick will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Ortega is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job. At the plate, Floyd Bowie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Floyd Bowie.
Slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. He'll go to the bag for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Striding in once again, Alfred Reese. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line towards center field. McCormick is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box,
now
Alfred Reese.
Number 4.
First pitch on its way. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will score as the tying run as he beats the throw home, and we're knotted up at 5 apiece. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Ready for another shot now, Danny Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hernandez.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
We're scoring.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. We played 4 full. And we are all tied 5-5. Now to the plate, Rafael Ortega. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Striding into the box, Alfred Reese. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, Danny Hernandez, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Alfred Reese. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Fly ball out toward left center field. McCormick giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors.
Yeah, and they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Norfolk Tides rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Huey Sherwood gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Jim Moyne earns the save. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this brief 2-game series. Perry Heck is on the mound for 3. Coming to the plate now, Alfred Reese. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 4.
From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8.
Up in their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again.
And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in, Danny Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Danny
Rhys leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that misses for ball 4. Now in the box, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Dwight Smith Jr.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cabrera will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that. Now at the plate, Gilberto Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last play.
Hit a corn right there.
Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Rhys takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson.
1-1.
Hit on the ground is short. To his left, Rhys on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Alfred Rhys, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up
digging in now. Alfred Rhys. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 4th home run for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Culberson. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Culberson.
Ball to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he didn't.
Alfred Rhys will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam, and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Ortega has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance. Alfred Rhys.
Number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ortega is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Roger Tejera. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. To his right, Rhys. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, So you have to appreciate it when it comes.
8-5 tonight. Norfolk took the lead in the The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite. Jalen Beeks out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Batting second, the shortstop.
From the stretch, runners on the move for second. Liner toward right center.
Stand up,
and the hit and run
stand up.
works to perfection as it's into right for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Hernandez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. The 2-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta has a play, makes the play, one away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Standing in, William Casado, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there. Stepping up now, Hanser Alberto.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good to.
Not in time. He's in there at second. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
The set and the 2-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Heredia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits. Coming to the plate now, Alfred Reese. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Stays alive. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. This is line to left. Worth is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. So coming to the plate,
Now
Alfred Reese.
Number 4.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Peralta is there, 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter,
Now
Jesus
batting, the
Aguilar.
designated
He's
hitter,
1 for 2 in the ball
Jesus
game.
Aguilar.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Up now. Reese has got it, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Digging in, Alfred
The
Reese.
batter, number 4.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. At the plate, Daniel Robertson. He hit a sac
Now
fly
batting,
earlier.
second baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Sliced hard on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in, Alfred
Now
Reese.
batting,
He's 1
number
for 4
4
for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a drive out to left center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And that'll double the lead as the run comes across from second to make it 8-4. And he is out, retreating to second. Digging in once again, Ji-Man Choi. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't
Ji-Man
look very promising
Choi.
so far in this one. Move into the later innings, down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
8-6 the final score tonight. The
Our final
Tides
line
used a
score,
nice 5th
first
inning
for
to
the
take the
victory.
lead, and they never gave it. AAA baseball for you now on the show.
Let's play ball.
So striding in, Alfred
second.
Reese. He'll get
The
to take
shortstop.
his first cuts here.
Number 4.
He's set. Here it comes.
Attaboy, find the ball, find the ball.
Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Not even letting the fans settle into their seats, and he's coming unglued first pitch. Nice base hit to the outfield.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Hernandez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Estevan Moreno, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Line softly toward the hole, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. Rounded to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So striding forward now, Alfred Reyes. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far.
Come on, run it out, run it out.
Right there. Oh, look at this. It's in time. So stepping in, Guillermo Heredia, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Guillermo Heredia.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Ready once again, Alfred Reyes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Line toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Stepping in, Danny Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And there are 2 away now. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And the 3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Striding in, Estevan Moreno. And their runners at the corners now.
Estevan Moreno.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alfred Reyes. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Heredia has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Settling in now, number 43. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
43.
Hit hard. And that's out number 1.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the